it's basically a personal conversation I was having with myself. So what happens to the Steam Deck now with the ROG Ally X being an outstanding and amazing device based on reviews from those who had, pre-ordered it. And if you check the reviews on YouTube and, their presentations and the performance of the device, you can tell that it's amazing. I don't have it yet. I'm probably going to get it. I'm probably going to purchase it maybe in the future. But for now, I'm still using the ROG Ally OG and I'm comfortable, and I'm still getting used to it, its mechanisms and, the performance that comes with it. So, but I was thinking personally, because I've been using the ROG Ally OG for almost a month. And to be honest with you, I've not been using my Steam Deck. And hear me out. The reason why I've not been basically using my Steam Deck is because, you see, the ROG Ally OG has the ability for you to basically access your Steam library directly from the ROG Ally OG it basically eliminates the idea of having to go get your Steam Deck to basically play games on your Steam library. So most of the Windows games, or most of the games that require Windows to run, can easily just be installed on the ROG Ally OG and it will just run. It will run smoothly. And right now I'm playing Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and I literally just installed it on the ROG Ally OG and I just started playing it. It's like no stress, no prompt to be like, oh, it doesn't run on this device, or you need to install this, that. No, it just basically installed. Right now, there's not a game that I have not been able to play on the ROG Ally OG. To be honest with you, there's not a single game that I have not been able to play on the ROG Ally OG. The Steam Deck, all of a sudden, in my experience, is just basically sitting there redundant. It's just basically sitting somewhere, within my whole space. And yesterday I picked it up and I was like, what game do I want to play here that I cannot play on the ROG Ally OG? That was the question that just popped out of my head. And I started thinking interesting. It's really interesting, because if you can play all games on the ROG Ally OG, then what's the point? The reason why I'm saying this is this. When the Steam Deck came out, I was one of those who purchased it. It was an outstanding device at the time. There was nothing to compare it to at the time, aside from maybe the PS Vita. And I had the PS Vita at the time. To be honest, shout out to the PlayStation Vita. It was a handheld that came ahead of its time. Still, I purchased it because I'm a gamer. To me, game is like therapy. To me, when I sit with my game, I'm basically having a therapeutic moment at that point. So when I got the Steam Deck, I literally had to sell my PS Vita. It was useless. I had the PS4 at the time as well. I sold it because that's the thing about the Steam Deck. When it came out, it basically replaced every gaming gadget I had. And I'm not someone who like having multiple devices doing the same thing. I don't do that. I know a lot of people like doing that. They like having a number of things that are similar in function. But I'm not like that. I like having something doing a specific thing or serving a specific purpose, and that's it. The Steam Deck was an amazing device. Fast forward now, we are here. The ROG Ally, I would say the ROG Ally moment, the ROG Ally's time, in my opinion. Today, the ROG Ally OG, the ROG Ally gives you the whole experience. Better performance, access to, different games from different platforms, from different console times, and you just have this full-blown access to everything. And they work fine. So if you're someone on a low budget when it comes to handheld gaming, Steam Deck is the best option. There's no doubt. It's a no-brainer. It's the best option for you. But if you're someone with at least a little bit of a high budget, then you go for the ROG Ally OG or the ROG Ally X right now, and you will be having an exceptional gaming experience. There's no doubt about that, because what Asus has done with the ROG Ally is outstanding. That's the truth. I can tell you that moving forward with continuous, additions and changes and improvements made on the ROG Ally, I think gaming on that will be like the ultimate. As amazing as these handhelds become, what happens to, gaming on consoles? That's another question as well. What happens to gaming on consoles? Do you guys think that will also be, will it fade off gradually? I think gradually these handheld gaming devices will be so awesome that they will play everything. I'm not talking every type of game, regardless of the demand of the game, regardless of how high-end their specifications or requirements will be. Every one of these gaming devices will play them smoothly. So what becomes of consoles? The competition within that handheld gaming space. What becomes of the competition in that space as well? a lot of things are going to change. Even the idea of computers now, like how many people, I can tell you, people probably will prefer to have the Asus rather than just buying a computer that can just do a specific thing. Gradually, I'm telling you, gradually, some of these, these devices will have to either collaborate with each other or they will just fade off. Like literally, they'll just fade off because people will basically replace some of these things, that offer them multiple functions and enough like dynamic experience over just one that just, offers one experience. So that's the whole purpose of this video, is to basically challenge your thoughts and challenge your mind. Like when it comes to the gaming space, when it comes to the handheld space, when it comes to, even the computer space, when it comes to every single form of comfortability, portability, the idea. I was watching a video on a YouTuber's video, and he basically just, he had a backpack, right? And he just entered the room. He set up his Asus ROG Ally, I think OG, his mini monitor, the portable mini monitors, and he just connected it, and like that he was working on it, like officially doing a kind of editing and video editing and all that, and he immediately just switched to gaming. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what I'm talking about. You will be able to have dynamic and multiple experiences with just one device. You don't even have to do nothing. You have that option to experience all that with one device. So what happens to every other device that basically gives you a specific or a kind of experience, just one specific kind of experience? What happens to them? Will they fade off, or would they be replaced? Would they have to like adjust their whole idea of offerings of services, or would they have to collaborate with some of this, already reigning, handheld device to just get something better? So, but that's just me. It's just my mind. You see, the video has no format. It's just here and there, because I basically just sat and I was having that debate with myself and trying to see, how amazing the future is going to be as well. Like, this is the best time to stay alive, people. Let me be honest with you. Like, for those of you having some very tough time and hard times, I understand that, and I know how tough life can be. But please, this is the time to stay alive. There's so much coming in the future. There's so much amazing, and not just from the physical aspect, from the mental, from the spiritual, from every aspect that's, going to be amazing to just be a part of, to experience, to see, and to, give your opinions and your own point of view regarding such experiences. So this is the best time to be alive. So please, everyone, take care of yourself, take care of your mental state, take care of your physical state. Do your best to make sure you are the best version of yourself, because that is the best thing you can do. Love yourself, take care of yourself, because trust me, man, there's so much coming. There's so much amazing things coming. So and you want to be here to, experience them. So, but that's just my take when it comes to the whole idea of gaming. I'm sorry that the video has no structure. It's just my mind. I basically just popped the camera and felt like, let me just discuss it, have a discussion with my, amazing subscribers and my ghost watchers as well. So you can basically leave your own comment on what you think is going to be like on the comment section of this video. Just, give whatever ideas, whatever broad perspective you have. Stay safe, stay wise, and stay liquid. Peace. See you guys next time.